So now once again, Haley is trying to cancel Ashley because why not?
Yes, cancel me. Cancel me tomorrow, Haley, okay? Cancel me tomorrow, baby, because if that's why you sub just to say that, yes, cancel me tomorrow. Yes. But go ahead and unfollow me tonight because on my main account, I actually hit 900 followers already, 900K followers. And then, so go ahead and, yeah, just go ahead and cancel me.
It's a cycle. It's a whole freaking cycle because one day she's mad and she cannot stand it and she's trying to cancel her and, run away from home and not talk to her and block her. But then the next day, okay, she's my mom. I love her. Let's talk again, blah, blah, blah. This is going to be a cycle that is going to last a couple of years until one day she will stop talking to her mom altogether.
I'm just worried about Evie. You know what's crazy? You know what's the saddest part out of all this? That Evie, no matter, listen to this. Here's the thing. Maybe a lot of you went through it, maybe you didn't, but there's a lot of young kids who go through having parents as addicts, right? They're addicts. They don't want to leave their parents. It doesn't matter how much wrong your parents do as a child, you never want to be separated from your parents. Never. You never want to leave them alone. You get what I'm saying? It could be somebody strung out, flat out, while on completely, high, whatever. The kids are not going to leave their parents. They're going to sit there and they're going to watch them until that goes away. That's just how it is. And that's what breaks my heart about Evie, because I know that that's what's in her heart. I know that no matter what, she's not going to leave her mom. And when that little girl goes to sleep, 90% chance that she's crying herself to sleep and she's begging God to help, and she's saying and she's angry in her heart, but at the same time she can't leave her because she doesn't want to lose another parent. And that's what breaks my heart. I remember being her age and having anxiety just when my parents used to argue, thinking one of them was going to leave the house, and I used to be like I used to be crying, stressed. Can you imagine her stress? It's just too much, bro. It's just too much. I found them a therapist. I found them a location. We made an appointment. She never went. She never went. I found them a family therapist and everything. You can try to help these people, but if they don't want the help and they don't want to change, it's never going to happen. And I thought I was going to be able, and I did, to a certain extent I did. She was sober for a while she was battling me, and she was with the girls, and she was taking the girls to do things. She came to Jersey. We spent the whole week together, which she even was complaining. Oh, I had my daughters the whole time. Okay, we all have our kids every single day, all day. That wasn't an abnormal thing. But we had a nice time. The girls enjoyed time with their mother. And you know what? I will be happy enough to know if this app goes away, if I will rest in peace knowing that I left this earth trying to help this woman and her children, and at least I gave those girls 1 week of having their mom smiling and laughing with them and spending time with them and being there together. At least I know I did that.
The same thing happened to me. Right now, in my early 30s, I stopped talking to my mother because it was a cycle. I never stopped talking to her though, but I've always wanted to. There was always something in me that wanted me just to get away from that awful energy. And you know what? I don't blame Haley. I really don't. She is just a child. She's 15 and she is a victim of the whole circumstances. So I feel like this is just going to be a cycle that is going to keep continuing until she is finally strong enough to be like, you know what? This is it. This is the end. I cannot take this no more. This is truly the end.
Bye. Bye. Love you.
Oh, wild.
I was such a bad mom. My kids wouldn't tell me they loved me.
Yeah, I'm an unfit parent now too because I battled you.
They literally said, bye, mom, love you. Like,
that is
I'm going to show y'all. I do not have my kids. I do not have my kids. My kids are not home. Her room, my kid is not here. They're at my parents'.
When they're there, we can hear them.
You know what? Let me see if she'll answer my FaceTime.
Missy Corazon.
Me. And not to my kids, but to the people that I was supposed to go visit.
Yeah.
So they know me and they know like where the guys were coming or where I was going. And it's like all of a sudden, like now y'all are calling in saying my daughter is in danger. Evie's not even here. How dumb does that make you look? That's false. And you can get in trouble for making false calls.
Yeah, I'm an unfit parent now too because I battled
They
you.
literally said, "Bye, mom, love you." Like, and I looked at my debit card. I haven't checked my debit card. I don't check my card. And I checked it, and literally there was like 20 DoorDash things, and it's them. They're eating chicken nuggets right now. So my kids are not in danger, you guys. My kids are good. They're at my parents. No matter what I'm doing or who I'm with or anything, because at the end of the day, my kids are good. They're not here. If I had my kids here, I would not bring nobody over, and I wouldn't leave. That's just how my house works. If my kids are here, ain't nobody coming over unless you're a girl and I know who you are. But other than that, you ain't coming over if my daughters are here because I don't trust nobody around my daughters. But they're not here. My mom don't even ask me, who do you have over? My sister was surprised earlier when all these rumors were going on. She's like, Mom and Dad don't even care what you're doing. I said, exactly. Exactly. But I have TikTok worried about who's coming over, who I'm going to go see. Like, I'm 36 years old, bro. I can do what I want. It's not your man, so why are you worried about it?
So it's gonna be a cycle that she's gonna have to learn from. It's gonna be a cycle that she's gonna have to endure for a lot more years, or at least until she's 18 and she can move out or she can leave. She can get a big girl job or something and actually get like a place of her own.
She can call CBS. Bring it. Well, she can come call CPS. I don't give up. Call CPS today.
This situation happens every other day because, oh, I'm blocking you, oh, I'm canceling you, oh, I'm blocking you again. Just know that it's a completely normal thing to go through. It's a completely normal thing because that's just how it is. It's a toxic relationship with her mother. That's just how it is. So you think just because your dog tell you they love you, that they really actually mean it. You're not even for your, like, a little bit on your head, you could think that they're just saying it because they used to love you, but now they just saying it because it's a habit. It's a habit. People say it out of habit. People say it out of monotony. People say I love you because it's the right thing to do because it's your mother. I don't understand how can you be so stupid. Because there were moments where I would really like hate some family member. I would really hate her. Like actually hate her. When I was 16, I had a lot of negative energy towards her. And I had a lot of like hate in me. I was really depressed and I had a lot of negative energy. Like I'm not, and when I say hate, I'm talking about like really like hate towards her. And I still told her I loved her. It was just because I knew deep inside I did love her. She was, my family member. But at the same time, that hate was still there. So don't you think that your kids don't hate you just because they tell you they love you. Because I'm sure they hate some part of you. I'm sure they hate how you have raised them. I'm sure they hate they have no beds. I'm sure they hate they never get a home-cooked meal and some nice clothes to wear. They're always wearing Crocs and they're always wearing this freaking pajamas. Like, don't think just because they tell you they love you is that they actually love you and that they have no other feelings there. I've experienced that situation. I know what it is. I've hated that person for a long time. I had a lot of trauma and a lot of just hate in my heart, and that thing lasted for years, and I will still tell that person that I loved her.
So what's up with the whole thing that she's leaving her daughter for a month? That's crazy.
And Ash and
Somebody called in and said my daughter is in danger. I don't even have my kids. Where the girls at? They in here, okay? They in Ennis. Always remember that. My kids are always taken care of by my parents. I gotta go pee. You gotta go me a cigarette?
We were all thinking that Jefa was always trying to get some clout, and we're not saying that's not true. That's actually true, but there's some part of her that she's actually true, that she is worried about Evie and Haley. That she's no longer associating with Ash. I feel like she's still talking about the kids. She's still calling them. She's still like, oh, I'm trying to take you to this Disney trip. Like, she's still caring for the kids. So part of me believes that she actually cares for the kids, and part of me believes that, yeah, it's about clout because that's her job. It's about the money, right? It's about all that stuff. But also a part of her actually did care about the little kids. And we can see it right here in this video where she says that she actually took the time and the energy. Remember, time is money and energy is money. So time and energy, she took that out of her schedule to look for a freaking therapist, to look and search everything what Ashley needed, and Ashley didn't do shit about it. She didn't care about that situation. She just tossed it away. She didn't care. I don't want no therapist. I don't need no therapist. Even though, like, Hefa knew that, Ashley was probably going to say no, she still did it. She still took the time to take that and give it to Ashley and be like, you know what? If you need help, this is it. Tell me, guys, what do you think about the situation in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
People who were half-nots, you were not as tough, though. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts. People who were half-nots, who were not as tough.